everybody crazy?
The moon high in the darkened sky. Shut up! Jesus! The moon high in the darkened sky shines its pale rays upon the statue of a woman in the center of town, her hands outstretched from her stone robes, welcoming the softly drifting snow. The rustle of armor is the only sound. Two men pass by the statue, giving each other curt nods before continuing their patrol. Besides them, the streets are empty. However, in the shadow, a shade moves, darting between thin alleyways. We follow them, their hood tucked down too far to see any features. They reach a burned-down ruin of a building, stepping carefully around the blackened shards, peering around an old support beam, check where the guards have their attention, and then whisper to her feet. Winter has come. A section of rubble moves, opening into a dark passageway, and the figure disappears quickly. Axel and Eran find themselves in an earthen cave, barren save for a fire in the center. Sitting around it are two others besides you, a third and fourth coming down the only entrance and exit to this place. Stacy removes her hood as she sits beside you, while her escort, a gnome with a large beard and a magnificent stash, sits opposite of her, adjusting his thick glasses.
Which one is that?
So you see Stacy moving there.
Oh, hi, Stacy. Who's this person?
And this man walking around here.
Ooh, who's this guy with
who's this
killer goggles and the stash and the beard? Who are the names of these people for my sake?
Who are the other two people?
You can certainly ask them.
Oh, okay, so I don't know them.
You do not know. Okay.
Is we? Zeno.
Eran recognizes Stacy.
Is this
Arby
the
Gazer
carpenter?
Frimbucket,
Yeah, that's a carpenter.
the carpenter.
And the butcher?
Izamir, the weapon store owner.
Oh, cool. So they're not
And-
totally cowed.
And Milavissa,
Who?
the daughter of the item store. The item of
Verana.
the... What's it called?
Vrana.
Verana.
Verana Sundries.
Verana Sundries. The daughter of Verana Sundries, who seems a very unlikely ally in this place. The gnome speaks up. With half here, that makes 6. Let us say the oath.
Sorry.
I know. It's a gnome. You gonna be racist about it or what?
I'm not being
Maybe.
racist. I'm not
Uh-huh.
laughing because he's a gnome. I'm laughing because of his voice.
Well,
All
that's-
gnomes
that-
have that voice.
Except wait, no, even Jelly kind of does.
We all know how special Huckleberry is.
Special.
The 4 of them say with one voice, "We, the Heralds of Summer's return,
Oh.
hereby swear to uphold the secrets of our fire, and to spread its warmth among our loved ones, past and present, until our light goes out."
Does the campfire like explode with fire? now?
Right, so these guys aren't. I mean, I'm going to take a leap of faith here and assume that these guys aren't just against this person, but also against Baba Yaga. They're probably
You
with that.
can certainly ask them.
Well, no, I'm not going to. That would be unseemly.
And indeed, the gnome, takes out a little bit of powder and throws it on the fire and ignites it a little brighter in a small explosion as they end the oath.
Is this when you use Roll20's new effects features?
Sure, check it out. Huh.
Check me out.
Yeah.
Hold on, I think
And
this
up
one's
the
better.
light and up the light.
No.
That
Here's
was
the
more
one, here's the one.
appropriate, perhaps, though less so dramatic.
Ah!
That was a bit dramatic.
I catch on fire and I start running around the room. Ah!
So then the rest of the time, it's just the rest of the 5 of us having this conversation while you see Axel running around in the background going, rolling on the ground and such, in classic comic fashion.
Yeah, but then
Anyways.
like I finally get it out, and then it just like reignites for no apparent reason.
So I'll take a knee and light my pipe
Your
and
pipe.
such, and look around and wait for someone to speak.
Well, I'm just waiting for you guys to stop because I don't want to interrupt you.
I'm just
So
gonna.
the blacksmith,
I wanna know what-
the blacksmith, you two arrived here alone. At the end of our last episode, we remember that Axel was captured more or less by Stacy at the end of her acts.
And her mom.
But after some diplomacy, Stacy instructed both Axel and Eran, who came in after Axel, to go to the burned ruins and told them the passphrase. Axel and Eran then went to go. Eran buried the body of the guard that they had killed in the last session, and went to dig him up for his uniform. However, he was approached by 3 other guards who he had misled, and they ended up avoiding confrontation with them, at least dangerous confrontation, but no longer had time enough to get the uniform. So they hastily made it here by themselves.
And I was hitting the head with a shovel.
No, you weren't.
It took a few hours, but this man showed up first.
Who?
Oh,
This
we've been
one right
waiting
here.
around for this long?
You've been waiting for
Your,
a few
your black
hours.
on black is yeah, okay, this guy.
By the light of your own sunrod.
Mm-hmm. And then it went out.
And this man came in. Eran recognized him as the blacksmith, but he introduced himself as Forge, and has been
Interesting.
just kind of more or less sitting quietly. Is there anything that you would have asked him at your initial meeting?
No, I would have like nodded to him, sort of greeting type thing, but not actually asking anything.
He's been sitting there kind of quietly. You can tell that he's frustrated, but he doesn't want to give too many details until everyone was assembled, which is something that he kept punctuating even if you did ask.
If we had asked.
If you had. But you didn't, so I don't know why I'm giving that information. This is why I'm a bad DM! Over the next several hours, others came, and what's her name? Stacy being the last. They introduced themselves as Forge, Spark.
Timber. Wait. Forge, Timber, Girl, and Axe.
Forge, the gnome calls himself Spark.
Okay.
The girl calls herself Passion. And when Stacy arrives, you heard that her name was Hearth.
As soon as Stacy arrived, Axel just had his hand out.
And
was
now we
looking
have
at her.
now we have to spend the rest of the campaign guessing what Nadia's name was.
Was.
Yeah.
Something in Russian.
No, it has to be one of these things. What do you? Well,
She was probably wind.
Yeah.
I think water and fire were already taken. I think heart was also taken. But
What?
we just
You
need
weren't
a couple.
listening at all, were you?
We just need a couple more people, and then we can get Captain Planet up in here.
A couple more, like all 5 of the ones you...
I had my hand up.
Okay. She hands you your cloak.
I put it on as if it was the missing piece of me. Ah. And then take it off because it's hot.
Probably not hot,
The
actually.
gnome
Around,
speaks. As much as I hate to admit it, we need the both of you. You are the only hope we have of rescuing Nadia now. Forge still hasn't said anything, but he looks at you suspiciously. We hardly know them. I still don't trust them.
We hardly know you. I still don't trust you.
I'll just be like, I'll just be smoking there. I'll be like, been here for 30 years.
Anyone?
Go back to smoking.
You, I know, Doncho.
Okay.
But the other, though powerful, I'm not so sure about. Stacy explains that the Heralds of Summer's Return is, as you expected, and I don't need to tell you, an underground resistance that was formed quite a while ago.
At the fall of the Oafen people. So
Why is the secret hideout a burnt down house? I ask. Or one of the entrances.
This used to be Tojvar's house.
Who's Tojvar?
Tojvar was Waldsby's last headsman, our leader, if we ever had one. Kind of the mayor. But when news of the Heralds of Summer's return got out, they burned his house down, the one above us, with his wife and child inside, then hung him up by the clock tower until crows picked him clean.
And just kind of sit back down. Like, ooh, sour subject.
Yeah, well, you brought up the subject before, in the previous time. But I guess
Did I?
you don't know about that yet.
I don't remember.
Spark speaks up. I was one of the only others in the Herald of Summer's Return, and I will carry on his legacy. But we need a plan. Forge stands up. There is no plan anymore. We lost our chance. We should have struck while the iron was hot. And now, too much time has passed. We lost the other two. The ones that came with this one. And he points his hammer over Eran's head towards Axel.
Thunk. Potentially you're wrong. We actually gained 3 on the inside. Ooh.
Oh. And what can they do from there?
Eat through the bars. I think they'll figure out something. We just have to get to them and then our numbers will have increased by 30%.
What do you know about the Pale Tower's defenses? Do you know how hard it's going to be to get to them?
You realize they
I
have
can assume.
soldiers that number far larger.
I didn't say, hey, you know, guys, I'm just here. You know, maybe somebody else could bring up the previous plan that we once had. I don't think that missing out on 3 people is really going to affect the way we were going to get in.
What previous plan? Okay.
The previous plan they had until it was ruined.
What plan are you talking about?
God dang it, wasn't... Alright, you know what, never mind. A plan.
No, if you have a plan, share it. That's why we're here.
Yeah, what do you... Everyone looks at Axel expectantly.
Too bad I don't have a beard.
Yeah, that's why my character has one.
Hearth puts her hand up towards Forge.
And just start stroking Aaron's beard.
Cole, leave the guy alone. He's a bit confused now is all.
Now, always.
Here's what we know about the tower. It takes only a couple hours to reach it by foot, but it's surrounded completely by flatland and made completely of ice. The sentries can see for miles, and they'll spot us from any direction.
Wait, the entire thing's made of ice?
Exactly. The previous owner of the Pale Tower, Nazhena's mentor, the White Witch Queen, whose name I don't remember.
Because Nazhena had it stricken from the records.
Because Nazhena had it stricken from the records.
Dan
Rose it from the ground. A solid piece of ice, towering with spikes ahead. In addition to that, it's got a ring of ice all around it. no breaches whatsoever. There's a gate in front, covered in runes, and only the people on the tower, the watchmen, know how to get rid of the spell.
Too bad we killed that other person.
Well, you know, out of character, I'm pretty much calling here this is impossible. Let's cut our losses and leave.
I think you're right. We'll find two other
Forge.
Well, yeah, we'll find 2 other people to replace them.
We'll get Crimson.
So Forge sees this kind of given up sense you have in your...
Well, I mean, out of character, but yeah, at the same time, it's probably someone like...
You see how difficult it is?
Yeah.
You see now why we should have struck earlier.
No, it's okay. I'm still a wanted man.
How does that help at all?
They'll let us inside.
I find it unlikely that we'll be able to pull off the old, I'm a guard again.
No, it's okay, because you already have a name in the system now.
Why would you think that?
The name in the system thing? I was joking.
No, why would it be hard? Doncho,
Well-
I've seen how you change your clothes. I'm not a stranger to magic items. I know you can look like a god, or we could steal uniforms from the others. Why shouldn't it work?
Well, they might be wise to that already. I was disguised as a guard in order to find Axel.
He kind of slumps back down. Well, there's always my drill.
Oh, maybe you should have.
I was having some similar ideas, but with burning.
If Dan gets that full
Your
rescue
drill
on it,
is
he
an
can just go
impossible
down.
dream, Spark. Well, Forge, I only need another week to complete it. But once I do, we can bore straight under and into the prison.
Cue someone else saying, you've been saying that for like a year.
Cool, you've been saying that for like a year. Well, if I had the necessary parts, it would be able to be completed much sooner.
Looks like we're
I'm
going
working
on.
on a manual drill.
Wait, where am I looking? What is it?
I could perhaps create some sort of illusion to draw them out, but that we'd have to fight our way in, then that hardly seems plausible.
It may not be entirely impossible. The girl who...
Yeah.
The girl has been quiet this entire time.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask her next, but...
She is a lonely-looking girl that's been... A lonely-looking girl stares into the fire. The glow gives a light to her beauty, but her sad expression gives her a somber tone.
I thought it was a bit more sadistic.
What?
Nothing.
Just thought some random girl would be sadistic?
No, the way she was looking into the fire, like...
Oh, this one.
No, she's more like staring through it.
Oh, okay. She's seen some things also?
Well, I've been to the tower a couple times before already.
What for?
I'm dating one of the tower guards.
Well, someone should have brought this.
I'll just look at Axel and be like sort of shut up, like look. We all already knew.
Everyone knew of the relationship except me? I mean, that makes perfect sense.
There's only 3 on the battlements at any time, and only 9 in the barracks, with 1 sergeant. Most likely, your friends are in the dungeons, which nowadays only have 2 men. They've set up patrols outside in Waldsby. I was told that they heard of... she wouldn't know that. I think Stacy would know that.
Yeah, we know that a lot of them are out searching for that rider though. Yeah.
I missed out my
12
chance
exactly
to throw my chips
are
into
out.
the drill idea.
12 exactly are looking for the rider, each in pairs of 3s.
And even
Groups.
more out right now since they're to search the town.
So then now is a perfect time to strike.
Cool.
And by that I mean go in.
The town only has about 6 people. After they took Huckleberry and Dan, they left 3 and 1 captain here in the town hall. And made it their own base. 2 are on patrol at any time. And they're enforcing a curfew.
So, let's see. If we do the math here, if we were to storm the gates after drawing them out, we'd have to kill those 3 or subdue those 3 before the other 9 showed up. Then, if we were in that situation, it would be 9 on me, Axel, and then anyone else who wanted to come.
Cool. I'll go with you.
Ooh. Which, I don't know, I don't like those odds.
Me too, says Forge.
Can we bring back up the drill idea again? I was curious about that.
Well, it's small right now, but I will be able to get around the outside gate.
But we'd still have to approach the gates.
Not through the gate?
Yes, quite.
Similarly,
Right.
we could create some sort of illusion to draw their attention if we wanted to approach unnoticed, but that would put them on alert, potentially.
There's also the ice teleporters.
Why is there so many convenient
Right,
things
well-
that I'm not using?
Wait, what?
No, the ice teleporters are in the tower. The tower doesn't have stairs at all. To get from one floor to the next, you have to step on one of the ice teleporters and say the key phrase, but I don't know any of them.
We could just wait by the teleporters and camp them.
Well, the teleporters are inside the tower. None
I'm
of them leave
saying after
outside
we
of
get
it. The other way is if you get a key from one of the sergeants.
You said the sergeants were in the town, right?
There's one sergeant here, one sergeant there.
Let's just kill the sergeant here.
But we'd still have to come up with a plan to get into the tower. And if we are fighting our way through the gate, then fighting the sergeant there would be better.
I say we attack every one in the town. We take the 2 out on guards duty, and then we can attack the 4 in the town hall. It'll be 4 on 4 and easy, especially with the glow here.
That's true. When we could take the uniforms and pose as the returning patrol.
And we'll make sure to get names out of them. That way the mix-up won't happen again.
But we'll have to make sure that we do not fight in the town hall. I mean, sorry, the inn.
But I have to be 2 blueberries to get a close up.
Well, actually, this should be Stacy. Cool, all the reason
no
to
friendship.
fight in that inn, right?
But the mirror is in the inn.
We can shatter it. Plus,
That'll tip
all
them
of
off,
the
though.
plus each of the sergeants have a mirror.
Uh,
The Irison's mirror, I think it's called that. Anyway, the spell can be used on any reflective surface as long as you know where it is.
well, then we're
Cool.
back trying to find a way into the tower.
If we just keep having all the people slowly storm out of the tower, then storming the tower isn't a bad idea.
We could set traps for them.
Yes.
This
Yordle
classic
traps.
gnome. Classic gnome.
I like
He,
him.
Yes,
you
but
see
if
him. You see him drumming his fingers and grinning by the fire.
Can I like move closer to the gnome or something like that and put my like arm around him and be like, yeah, traps.
You like walk around the fire. Yeah. Get him
Yeah.
around the back. Yeah.
You
Traps.
can move your. Here, I'll move you for you.
I like this guy and I point at him.
If we don't,
He goes, I like you too.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
friendship.
he goes, I like you too.
oh my god, that's like straight up Mickey Mouse.
Sorry.
If we don't execute our plan quickly, though, Nashena might return, and that would be troublesome.
Nazhena's stuck in Whitethrone for the next month. We have some time.
Oh, that's really convenient.
But don't you
I
think
think
that if her tower was under attack, she would hurry back?
Only if her tower
Well-
specifically is under attack. Which shouldn't take
To
us
be
a month.
honest, Radrosek, The one who walks around with the smelly goat.
What?
He's, from what Daniel told me, is kind of insecure. If the tower was attacked while she was gone, and he wasn't able to repel the attack, he would try his best not to look like a fool and call on her.
Perfect.
He kind of has this something to prove mentality.
Do we keep your boyfriend alive or dead? Or
Well,
kill? How attached are you to him?
the only reason I'm here is because Spark promised me that not only will you keep my boyfriend alive, but give us enough gold to elope.
How romantic.
We can find some nice place away from all of this. I'm bored of this town anyway. Maybe we can find somewhere in Whitethrow.
How will we recognize him?
You should come with us. And then leave once you're together.
Well, they know me. They'll let me in.
Yeah.
The problem is you all.
Do we have any invisibility ones?
He looks at Spark.
Invisibility traps?
Ho ho! I have invincibility.
No, invisibility.
You see something come out of the west side, or the east side of the room.
Is it friendly? I see it.
Oh,
Sort of coming out of the right side of the room.
even this close. It's like some sort of gnome? Or is it the dwarf? No. Why is it so small?
It's so hard to see. No wonder it's the dark.
Well, it's obviously a bearded person with some sort
It
of...
is a barely high... It's a barely knee-high small creature that looks like a hairy old man who is mostly beard. And I'm gonna put
Can I
him...
make some sort of knowledge roll to know what it is? Maybe?
I'm gonna look at
you
that.
know this is a domovi, which is kind of like a house sprite.
Oh wait, is it that guy from the shack? From the shed or whatever?
Is it Dobby?
It is not Dobby. It is sort of like a Dobby, though.
Yeah.
And it
oh
is...
wait, this guy said that, not Sparks.
No, this guy said this.
Right. And he's the guy from the barn.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay, he's a different guy.
He's a different one of the same race.
I'm going to look at all the other people, to see if they see him, and if they do see him, then, based off of their reaction, not shoot it.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming we all look at it and...
Stacy, everybody seems surprised except for Stacy.
Well, people seem surprised, but they probably don't seem off guard or anything.
And none of them seem on guard at all.
Yeah.
I mean, Forge still has his hammer, but he's not taking any offensive action with it.
It lives today.
And Stacy looks towards him and goes, "Cool, Hatch, what are you doing here?"
His name is Hatch.
Oh, my name is Hatch, of course it is.
Okay, go on.
We have confirmed his name is Hatch.
This is what makes it hard to stay in character, because I want to laugh, but I have to find out where the accent that I'm using. Gosh, so many voices. He explains that he is Nadia's house domovie, or house sprite.
Well, on the
And
thing you
he
gave
has-
me, it's like Devoro Boy.
Yeah, there's a Devorovoy and there's a domovie.
Okay, they're similar but not the same.
Yep,
Like a square in a circle.
because this module hates me.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a domovoy,
Don't know where you got
and then there's a do or voy.
These words just appear in front of us like in thin air.
Just like written in magic.
Mm-hmm.
And they disintegrate.
I reach my hand out to try and touch it.
Okay, anyways.
I have a personal vendetta against the Pale Tower, and I'm going with you.
Yay. What are your skills? We can't have you weighing us back.
Well, you asking for invisibility, though I can only do it for myself.
Dang it. You could get
Not
us
to
in and then
mention-
open the gate.
How old is this girl?
Passion?
Yeah.
Early 20s, late teens?
Late teen? Is
Okay.
that like 18?
Early 20s, late teens.
Yeah, late teen.
Lee Tina Fey.
18.
Late teen. Yeah, sure. Actually, more like 20.
20. I was back in 2022.
Back in the good old days. And you
And
can get gas for a nickel.
he also explains that he knows the passwords to most of the ice teleporters, as he used to work in the Pale Tower.
Wow.
Perfect! Alright, now that everything's completely laid out for us, let's go.
Well,
Who's coming to the Pale Tower?
What are you after once we get there?
Hmm?
What are you after once we get there?
I'm going to not try his accent anymore. He's after, he explains that he feels guilty for some of the stuff that's happened, specifically about Annabelle and Nadia, and he almost needs to get Nadia back and would like to see the Pale Tower fall.
Alright, I trust him.
That's not whipped cream.
No, it's not.
Good.
Oh, okay.
The Domo V turns towards you. So, Light, what path are we taking?
Do you know anything about the,
Yes.
Or rather, I'll take a pause after he says that, and then I'll say, do you know anything about the gate then?
I could disable the gate. It'll
So-
take me some time.
By disabled, did he mean open?
So we would just need to get close unnoticed.
Yes. But that's unlikely.
Well, we need to draw their attention elsewhere.
Yes.
With the drill. We have an unmanned going in one direction, we sneak in from the other side. It's genius.
No, we have to get close to the Pale Tower before we can do anything like that.
What? No, the unmanned drill will just keep going in a direction.
I think he has an idea.
My man Spark can do this. I'll grab him and I'm like, yeah.
So can the drill move along the ice and then...
I can have it come from the north side of the tower. It would probably start spinning out of control once the drill tip hits the wall. But it can cross the plains easily enough, even unmanned, and draw their attention to the north side, while Hatch here opens the way to the south side.
Okay,
Perfect.
I just
Hatch
need to
will
look up
sneak in
how
along
my
with
spells work.
whatever this person's name is, I forgot already. When she goes in to see them, then he breaks
Well,
off
if-
away from her as soon
If
as...
I'm going, there's no need for a distraction, because then the guards won't be able to let me in.
No, you go on prior to that.
Oh, as a decoy. Or a plant.
Yes.
Yes, you could even draw their attention to the thing.
That'll allow me to let Daniel know that the plan.
Maybe you can
What do you need me to do once I'm in there?
maybe you can give him something to wear.
Just note. All we need you to do is just notice the thing, the drill once it's coming, because I forgot this guy.
Oh, I'll be inside. I won't be able to see the drill coming unless I'm on the battlements.
You could.
If I could get Daniel to go on shift,
Ah,
that could work.
it's all coming together now.
That way you'll only have to actually fight 2 of the ones on the battlements.
Genius.
Well, if we have to fight them at all. But in either situation, perhaps we should give you something to give Daniel to wear so that we can recognize him even if you're not there.
Oh, I'll knit him a scarf. Actually, I already have one made.
What color is
Show
it?
us the scarf.
Yeah.
It's at my house. It's red.
Okay.
Is it a nice red?
Yes, it's very pretty.
Excited. I hope to see it and compliment him on it.
Okay, wait, let's see. 4 10-feet cubes. Okay, perhaps...
Spark turns towards you. What's on your mind, Light?
Why is his nickname Light?
I could create a...
So confused as to Never mind.
I was thinking that...
Stacy actually jumps at this opportunity.
Okay.
The hearth warms our homes. The spark ignites the idea. The forge creates and protects. Passion is the fire in our hearts. And then she turns to Axel. The glow gives us hope. And then she turns to Eran. The light shows us the path.
I like that.
Okay.
Me too. Spark and
Was that
Passion not in
incorrect?
agreement, but Forge seems nonetheless impressed.
In any case, I could create some sort of illusion. I was thinking that if I could create a cloud to cover us, that would be helpful, but I don't think I can create one large enough to be convincing.
That's okay.
What kind of cloud?
Well, simply like a mist or a fog that one might see on a normal day.
That's all we need. How big can it be?
To cover us as we approach the
I mean, can you make it bigger?
How much space can it cover?
For myself, I could do 6 10-feet cubes.
6. Spark looks like he's calculating.
If I were to do it, it would be too localized. Is my concern. It would seem out of the ordinary.
No, that's okay. Because their attention will be not on us.
How long does it last?
Sibo's online.
Sibo's online? Fuck Sibo.
That is on my channel now, Axel.
Sibo knows. Sibo knows.
Wait, he's not playing.
No.
Oh, as long as I concentrate.
Not talking to you anymore.
Friends like this.
Still, it's better than nothing.
Is it though? Because it could draw their attention from the other side. A few figures, perhaps with some camouflage, could perhaps cover across more easily.
Well, if the drill is already at the other side, unless
We have
you could cover the drill.
We have a large distance to cross, do we not? The chance
It's about
of
a mile radius around.
Yes, the chance of them looking the other way, or it's a large risk.
It's all how convincing Daniel can be.
I think what we should try. Can we? I think what we should try to do is get some white camouflage.
I have white camouflage.
Axel has his cloak.
My mother has winter outfits.
Perfect.
And Hatch speaks up. I have some magic that can change the color of your clothes.
Even more perfect.
That would probably be better. Will it last?
About an hour, maybe 2.
That should be enough an hour should be enough to cross the a mile, right?
More than enough?
Unless you're as slow as you look.
I don't know anything about distances, okay? In real life.
I mean,
in real life, I don't know. So
I'll tell you
have you
what.
ever ran a mile in high school?
At a decent jog, one is supposed to be able to cover a mile in 12 minutes.
okay, so this should be easy. Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds. I'll take like a smoke of my pipe and be like, sounds like a plan.
Yes.
da, 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 da. Or however.
No, it's perfect. We have all the people. We all start riding in on the drill, and you're just smoking your pipe, like, on top of the drill. And then we have Mr. T over here.
Da, 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 da. I gotta find the actual theme song now.
Anyway,
Okay.
anybody want
So-
to the plan, or are we good?
Axel or Arnivid, tell me the whole plan from start to finish, just so that we are clear on it.
I think I
Okay,
should.
so basically, Sparks rigs up his thing on the north side of. Wait, who all said they were coming with us?
I think at this rate, everyone is going to be inside the tower.
No, Sparks isn't, is he?
Sparks is coming to activate the drill
Yeah, and then
unless he
Oh,
can
yeah.
show you just how to activate it, and then
Well-
you guys can do it yourself.
No, we
He's
need someone
willing-
outside.
He's willing to come along, but
Yeah, he
Not
won't come
inside.
actually into the tower. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect actually. So okay, so Sparks will go to the north side with the drill. He'll set it up, and he will make it go south from there.
Make it
And
rain.
what's her face? Passion will go in advance, or
That's
about the same
stupid.
time that he's setting up the drill, rather. And she will attempt to convince Daniel to get up on the battlements and draw their attention to this and try to hold their attention to it, hopefully. Then,
You forgot this guy.
and
He
she will
goes
give
in
her the
with Passion.
scarf. She will, wait, what? Oh,
Inspector
no,
goes
he
in-
has to come with us to deactivate the gate.
No,
Or-
he has
or
to be
he can
inside
go
the
in-
gate to deactivate.
Oh, right, okay,
That's
yeah.
what's happening.
So
Mm-mm.
he goes in with
I can.
Pat.
Hatch explains he can activate it from the outside.
Right, but it would be easier for him from the inside, right?
No, it's just a spell.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine. He should probably come with us then. That'll be easier on him and better for us. So she'll convince Daniel to go on the thing. She'll give him the scarf to wear, and
He can
then
go-
you will come up in camouflage that Hatch has set to white, or our clothing to be white, or patterned, even if we know about that, because that's better camouflage. And we will make our way across the thing. Basically, I think just as she reaches the gate, then we start going, or like once she's close enough that they're focused on her, then we start moving. Or
What
no,
about the guards in town? Are we going to deal with them at all?
We kill them before we go.
if we confront them, that'll tip them off. But at the same time, if we
Is
leave
it really
them
going to
here,
tip them off?
Well, I can take one of them as an escort to the Pale Tower.
Ah, good. Yes.
but I mean, it will tip. Like, if the sergeant is in any danger, then he will be able to report this through the mirror. And also, if we fight in the inn, they will also be able to be tipped off through that.
Only if we don't.
I can
smash
disable the
them.
mirror for up to 1 minute, but that's it. Which is
That's
another
all.
reason why I insist on being with you.
Who Sparks?
Hatch.
Okay.
That-
Okay.
Because
Oh.
smashing the mirror.
Okay, I guess we can do that then. We can deal with the guards, and we can pack the uniforms in case we need them later. Assuming that works out, and then we'll make our way across the tundra with a Hatch. It'll be Hatch, me, Forge, Hearth, and Glow, and then once we get there, Hatch opens the gates after some time, and then we go
Nah,
in
Hatch goes
and
first.
go from there. No, what?
Okay.
What do you mean Hatch
Hat-
goes first?
Hatch goes ahead of time so that because he can turn invisible, so Hatch will be already prepping the thing prepping the gate so that once we
Yeah,
get
I guess-
there, we
I guess he
go.
can go. He can walk invisibly at the same time as Passion.
He
No.
can come with me.
And it all worked out again.
Okay.
Well then, we're all set,
Wait, do the fire thing again.
and we are
Axel-
adjourned.
Da, 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 da,
hold on.
da.
Axel nudges to Spark.
Then we're adjourned.
Yeah.
All right, so you're advised. You're advised. You know about copyright strikes nowadays. Would you stop it?
Make sure to smoke your pipe at the end.
I'm not singing it anywhere near good enough for the content idea to pick it up.
Are you singing before
So,
Rhapsody?
you guys are advised to
Yeah,
not
yeah.
leave all at the same time, and then you're going to meet about a
I'm
mile.
pretty sure I was singing Beethoven's Fifth. That's not copyrighted, and such.
It doesn't matter if it's copyrighted or not. This is YouTube, man. It's YouTube. You can be copywritten for your own songs.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
So you guys are going to meet a mile outside of town to the east. And then you'll go off in groups and stay together until you guys get about to the edge of the forest. Spark and...
Wait, but do we want to take care of the guards in town?
Do you want to take care of the guards in town?
I want to take care of the guards.
What do you all think? The thing is,
I don't
if we
think
go...
Spark doesn't care. Forge wants to. Stacy rather not. And Passion is going to try to take 2 of them with her to the tower.
So then we only have 1 left.
If we...
There's going to be 4... There's 6 in town right now.
Yeah, my only concern is that if we go and things go bad there, the guards here might take that as... or not things go bad there, but once the fighting starts there, the guards here might take that as reason to attack the rest of the townsfolk.
Mm-hmm.
You see everyone considering this. Forge reinstates that he'd really rather kill them anyway.
So does Axel.
But Spark says that they probably wouldn't kill the townspeople because if you destroy what you're ruling over, then you have nothing to rule over. And Hearth reminds the group that some of these Pale Tower guards used to be boys in this town.
Okay, in that case, I say we shouldn't risk tipping them off, and we should just go straight to the tower.
Forge reminds you that if you don't deal with them now, you're dealing with them later.
We'll be in a much more advantaged position later, and if we deal with them now, it will potentially disadvantage us when we go to the tower.
He'll agree to that. So, Passion and Hatch leave first.
Where should I go? Am I just gonna sit here? I think I'm sitting here for a while. I just come out with it. I take the loose dirt around to like the area and I start building it into a tank and I just go.
Alright, so let's move. So...
Wait, what am I doing? I'm still a wanted person.
Yeah, we're all sneaking out of town.
Oh, we're
you guys are
sneaking out of
sneaking
town?
out one by one.
Okay. Wait, should I come with the way that Stacy's coming or something like that so it's closer to out of town? Or are we just... I don't know, because like coming out of this...
Just forget about it. It's gonna happen.
Coming out of this area is kinda...
We're gonna go this way.
You guys...
We're gonna go like this.
you guys are able to time the guards. You notice that they're running... like, one of them is going from here to here. And the other guard is going from here to here.
Yeah. The thing is, like,
And-
once we're this
So we should
far,
go when
we can
they're
just
both around
circle
here.
as far as we want. So
Yeah, and then you can just come out this way. The other guards are held up in here. You don't know how well Passion did getting a couple guards to escort her, but you don't see her in town when you guys leave.
Oh no, plot twist, she's dead.
We'll have...
that would really.
Forge is going to... Yeah. So you guys are able to meet up outside of town. It was kind of stressful, but after learning the pattern and Spark telling you when to go, it was pretty easy to just escape out.
Great success.
You guys meet outside of town, and I've said that before, haven't I? Maybe like 18 times by now?
Yeah.
3 times.
Something like that.
And start walking the, not necessarily long way, but through the more unbeaten path,
Wait for me.
The road less traveled.
road less traveled.
On the trail.
You are both given snowshoes
Oh.
for the journey.
Snowshoes do.
Alright.
Oh, snowshoes. Okay.
And
Tennis
it takes
rackets.
it takes a couple hours, but it's mostly uneventful.
I guess I'll
Um,
replace my cleats with snowshoes then.
Okay.
Do we take this time to get to know each other?
Spark and Hearth are kind of free to talk to. Spark reminds you to talk in hushed voices. Forge is a little more closed.
I think I'll spend most of my time asking about a lot of the inventions that Spark has.
Even though he's a
Spark goes on
carpenter.
about the different.
Wait,
about
wait,
the
wait.
diff-
Sorry. In Pathfinder, are all gnomes like inventors or something?
They have a tendency to tinker, but
This
it's,
one
you
made
know,
a drill. I want to
to
know if
each
you have
their
anything
own.
else.
You know.
Yeah, okay. But I mean, can I
Spark
expect
goes
this?
on about all the different things that he could do with wood, like
Sounds like my mom.
most all his inventions are wood, and you can even see the drill he has, which has little spiked wheels.
Mhm.
It was
and-
originally for drilling wood.
It was originally for drilling wood.
To
I
get
would
more
put an
wood.
entire log
It's
down
ma-
the drill and turn it all into sawdust.
It's pretty much just like a big drill with wheels, a little body on it too.
Amazing.
He opens the side panel and like shows you the complex gears. You you figure that it could have been done a little simpler than this, but he likes how intricate it is. Almost like a watch on how many like gears and stuff are in it.
Makes it look cool.
All made out of wood, of course.
Oh, I mean, oh.
Probably,
And
like-
one spring for the automation of it.
One metal spring. Or
Yep, one
spring.
metal spring, which was very hard to get. He reminds you.
I
Cost
get-
him 40 logs.
He ends up telling you about like how the previous Heralds of Summer we like never really did get to start going, but it was Tojavor's dream to liberate the town from the Pale Tower, and that's like why he's fighting is for his old friend.
Oh,
Dun, 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 dun.
And when you guys get to, you're informed that
Wait,
you're pretty.
sure, I've-
You're informed that you're pretty close. You're about directly east of the tower and still in the forested area. Spark is gonna go north from here, and Forge insists on going with him, while Stacy leads the both of you around to the front gate.
See at the corner of the eye.
How does how is Hatch going? Wait, why is Ford's going with him?
For protection.
Oh, right. I guess he's also camouflaged. But well, oh no, you mean with Spark, not with Hatch.
Yes, with Spark.
Okay.
Forge and Spark are going north, and you two and Stacy are going south.
Okay.
And let's move over again. Because as you guys travel south, you're pretty sure you're home free. When you hear a chorus,
Wait. Like cut out. What?
you're pretty sure you're home free. It's been pretty
Okay.
uneventful. But this is Pathfinder, and you hear a chorus of howls.
Was an immaculate
Owls,
course.
I assume.
Howls. Like...
That sound like wolf howls.
kind of howls. Yes, like... like
Okay.
those.
Okay.
Why am I leaving?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yes.
Which
Like.
direction are we going?
Just
Operative
kind
word
of,
is
kind
like.
of, sort of like how... You guys are going south.
Okay.
According
And
to
it's
the
only-
this document I have, Stacy's real name is Kashika.
Oh, so then
What?
her mom doesn't have it
Your
going
document is wrong.
According to my documents, which I've been spying on all the citizens of Wasby, obviously.
on? So I've been
Our
told.
real name is Kashka, who was
Kashka?
watching the boys in the meantime. No. Okay.
We're the
No, I
boys.
changed her name to Stacy.
What boys?
So I'm gonna need the both
Nadia's
of you to
daughter.
roll initiative.
Initiative roll.
Oh, damn it! I forgot to use my ability, which would have been given us bonus in this circumstance. Okay. Da na na da. Da na da.
Okay. Dan, dan, dan.
Where is my initiative? I do not seem to have an... Oh, I don't get a bonus on initiative anyways.
Good
You
thing.
don't have a dexterity bonus?
No.
You know, you flipped it around.
Wow, no.
Dexterity is my lowest stat.
Good thing our Nibbit rolled that.
Oh, well, too bad Axel rolled that.
What are you talking about?
Oh, wait a second. Oh, damn it.
Hey.
I gotta tell you, you have no idea how easy it is when the character's name is the same as his online name normally.
You're welcome. There you go, Zeno.
Kind of feels like
Oh my God,
cheating
this
all
whole-
the time.
this whole time I thought Nadia's husband was Tiorvar.
No,
Totally misread things.
You know, where
but
did
he
the
was
character go?
totally in on it.
Did I
Oh,
ever
it's-
drink that health
Oh,
potion? Yes.
You feel... Oh, I'm sorry. As far as your health goes, Forge handed you 2 potions
What a
when he
nice
got
man.
there. And you also both have received an extended rest while you were waiting for them.
Wow,
What does that mean?
We got an extended rest. We get one.
You get 1 hit point and all your spells back if you spent any.
No, I only used cantrips and I didn't take any damage.
Then you're good.
I have a couple things I can say, which is
Well,
nice.
Double X would have appreciated it.
Yeah, no, we're unappreciative. We hate everything.
So wait, I'm at. Wait, I got a couple of health potions, so I'm at 4 health potions.
Wait,
No,
did I...
you were instructed to take both of them.
And did I?
Yes.
So what's my health at after
You're
I?
full health is what he's saying.
You're at full health.
Thank you. I haven't been at full health in forever. That's so nice.
I know, it's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like I should have taken some sort of healing ability, but I
Yeah.
had the option to. I had the spells. I could have taken a cantrip healing ability, I think.
There is no cantrip healing ability.
Okay, sorry, then a level 1 healing ability.
Yeah. And... No, I'm gonna
Yeah,
make...
cantrip healing ability would have been OP.
You know, was Stacy's movement 22? Mine's 21.
Yes, but you have a higher initiative bonus than she does.
That's why I changed it.
So Axel hears the howl and is the first to act.
Alright. I let up my hands, and then I guess I move in between Stacy and Eran.
Apparently, only I have a health bar in name. Ooh.
I only have a health bar in name too.
Oh, I see. That's weird.
Yeah.
Wait, is that normal? Do you guys, like when we play Caravan, do you only see your own name?
I only see my own health bar.
Yeah, but in the turn order.
It's... Yes.
Like, do you see it that the fact that all the enemies are called Fighter 1A, Fighter 1B, Fighter 2A?
No, we
never
don't see
seen that.
we don't see their names. No.
No, the curtain! Quick!
Sorry, let me activate this all for you.
A caravan. That sounds warm.
Now can you see the names?
No.
I see Axel's, but it's not important. It's fine. I was just curious.
Ionaris. Where is that?
In a far-off land to the south of the inner sea.
No, you sound familiar.
No. Why?
I don't know. I feel like someone I know yelled up at the sky at you once or twice. I can see Stacy's name. Contrary to Pasco's belief, Stacy's mom does not have a going on Stephanie.
Well, the reason for that is because it's not...
Don't say that. She's an orc.
Okay,
What did
Love
you
you.
say? I can only imagine.
so you guys should all have nameplates now. Good, great,
Yay.
wonderful. Axel, you're armed and you've moved.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy takes out her axe and looks back and forth. Where are they coming from? Cool. Where are they coming from, eh?
Is she
There
in
we
split
go.
personality disorder?
No, she has split. What's it called?
Accent?
Accent disorder.
Perfect.
Right, because that's a real thing, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, David. I didn't know that we were going to a tower made completely out of ice.
What? I don't follow. Okay. It is... No, it's still Stacy's turn.
It's because she still has it going on.
She takes out her axe, looks back and forth. And she does not spot
Spot that.
anything. So this one gets to do this thing.
It's gonna bite someone's head off.
What does insight bonus mean?
Insight is just a type of bonus. What is it to?
Reflex.
Oh no.
Then your reflex bonus is your dexterity bonus plus any other bonuses. But like, say if you had two things that gave you an insight bonus, it would only take the higher insight bonus.
I see. Okay.
So this guy, Fluffy.
He looks like a fluffy.
Well, that was quick.
What?
Sleeped out of nowhere.
Yeah, they kind of do that.
I mean, that's what I would do if I was a wolf.
And it jumps
I
at...
had initiative.
It
He's
actually
not
is going to
attacking.
jump at Eran because he seems unaware still.
Timber Wolf
Oh,
lunges.
oh.
You said his name was Fluffy.
You lied.
I know, I'm a terrible person. Terrible people lie and bite you for 10 damage.
What?
Well, wow. Well, now I'm glad that I rolled the maximum I possibly could on my health hit dice.
What do you have? 11 or something?
18.
Okay.
And because your CMD is 12, it also trips you.
What?
Wow.
And it rustles your leg in its grip and throws you to the ground.
These wolves are not nice people.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Let's see. I'll do this one. You're on the ground. And it is Eran's turn.
And
Okay. What can I actually do? I'm not familiar with what my options
So
are.
you are prone. That means you're flat-footed and you don't get your dexterity bonus, but you can still act
I don't have a
normally.
dexterity bonus.
Yeah, so you just still have your armor protecting you, which is fine.
So I'm prone. What does it take for me to stand up?
One
Backside.
move action.
And what do I get in a turn?
You get to stand up completely.
No, I mean like what sort of actions do I get in a turn?
You get one standard and one move, and then one free 5-foot step, as long as your movement action wasn't moving your speed. So if you like take a 5-foot shift, which does not provoke attacks of opportunity, whereas standing up does provoke an attack of opportunity.
So I could take a 5-foot shift and then stand up.
Yes.
Okay, well then I guess I'll do that. Can people
Which
attack? Can you
which
attack
direction are you
diagonally?
gonna shift to?
Wait, can you attack diagonally in this game?
You can attack diagonally.
Okay, well then
You
I
can
would like
attack
to
in
shift
any direction.
this way, but is that like a hill or what is that? What's up with that?
Foresty area?
This is foresty. It looks like mountain. It's not. It's forest. I promise.
Oh, okay, well I definitely didn't get that before now. Now I know. Okay, then I guess I'll stand up.
You stand up, and you still have one standard action, or you can change your standard action to a move action.
And what does it take for me to throw my weapon?
That would be a move action.
Right. Okay.
But you have, if you
But
supplement the
having my
standard
weapon drawn is only useful for actually attacking, not defending.
No, you have your full defense.
action, unless it's a shield.
Having my
unless
weapon drawn means nothing unless I attack someone. It has no purpose. That's what I'm
Correct.
Okay.
What?
But since it takes a move action to draw your weapon, it's better. It doesn't hinder you, so it's most likely better to have it out.
Yeah,
unless you have a better option to do.
Yeah, exactly. It's more of a question of whether I have something else that I want to do.
You're not more.
All my stuff is like really utility though. It's not really good for combat per se.
You should utilize.
But I guess we definitely, wait, how many, do we hear multiple howls? Or like, does it sound like there was multiple things? Or can I make this as a perception
heard
roll?
multiple howls.
Okay. Then I'm going to start a bardic performance.
Alright. And what are you performing?
By which,
Is it
well,
meat?
the ability is careful teamwork, which gives detective uses performance to keep allies coordinated, alert, and ready for action. All allies within 30 feet gain a +1 to initiative checks, perception, and disable twice checks for 1 hour. They also get +1 insight bonus and reflex saves and AC against traps when they're flat-footed. But the main thing here is the +1 to perception. That seems like the only thing that will become relevant.
Yes. So you inspire everyone to be on alert. There's wolves about.
Well, yeah, something like that. To focus people with my battle song.
Focusing.
I sing a
Focusing.
song of war and
Focus.
gold.
Focus. Don't get attacked. Don't get caught off guard.
What's your instrument?
Don't get caught off.
No, I
Don't
said
get caught off
wow.
guard.
Wow. Come on. What the hell?
Is a perception a free move?
Its perception is a swift action, which
Okay.
you can get up to 3 in a turn.
Okay.
Oh, well then I probably should have done that. Don't worry, I'm gonna die. This will be the end of my adventure here.
That was fast.
It
Aaron, no.
Okay, good. It didn't confirm the critical. Whew.
What?
Okay. It grabs you by the leg and tries to throw you to the ground. Its teeth bite in you for 5 damage, but is not able to carry you to the ground.
So what happens when I get to 0 health?
If you're at exactly 0, you're staggered and can only take 1 action. When you get to negative, you pass out. You are unconscious and lose 1 hit point per round. You can be stabilized with a heal check from somebody who is conscious.
God.
And at negative 10 hit points, you die.
Is that for everyone?
No.
No.
not for
If
you.
you're mythic,
Because
you
you're
have up to
mythic.
negative your constitution.
Alright, that's not what I was talking about, but...
You also stabilize automatically, so you don't take that damage, I would assume.
No, but you can still be damaged if you're mythic and unconscious. Axel, it is your turn.
Alright. Swift actions aren't movement actions, right?
No, they're
Correct.
swifter.
Okay. Not what I meant. Alright, so I'm gonna see if there's any more, or try and perceive. I perceive the wolves.
You take a quick look around.
I get a +1 to that.
You do. You have
Yeah.
24. You take a quick look around, and besides these two, you don't see any other wolves. They seem to be hunting as a pair.
Wow.
They only do. Alright, I'm gonna rapid shut the
I
one
used words like you cannot perceive and they seem to.
Right.
Don't make me regret that.
Right.
I'm gonna rapid shut.
I mean, I'm not fighting against you. I'm
Pew,
the
pew.
GM. I'm only here to provide story.
Worth
Okay, so the wolf next to you takes its attack of opportunity.
it. Not rerolling.
Wait. Can I do anything to do like some sort of defensive stance or anything like that?
There's no.
You can take a
defensive
full
actions?
as a full round action. You can take a full defense to give yourself a +2.
Okay.
If you have a really high acrobatics, it turns into a +3. This Timberwolf goes to bite at Axel as he lights up his hand and blinds itself on Axel's.
Excellent. Give it a blinded modifier. I mean, icon.
Oh, play.
It goes to bite at Axel. Axel puts one hand into its face and blasts it backward, charring it. It flips in the air and lands on the 4 feet and growls at him. The other shot goes where?
Oh no, I was aiming both shots at this one.
Both shots at that. Oh, both shots at that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry. So
okay.
this one goes to bite at you. It's blinded, but then just kind of steps back. You blast that one off of Eran, and then the second crescent blasts it into the wall. Is this piercing or slashing or bludgeoning? I forgot to ask.
Default's always been slashing.
Default slashing. You slash it across the left side of the face, then you slice it in half. How's that?
Oh, that's nice.
Whoa, sliced in half. I see how it is.
I took care of you.
I don't know what I see actually.
You, you see a lot of blood.
Stacy sees that the wolf has already gone for Axel, and 1, 2, 3, 4,
Does she jump up in the air and stab it?
5, 6. She runs past you around its corner, flanking it, and then stabs at it. Or slashes at it, rather, with her axe. I clicked the button. Oh, it rolled it and it didn't... Okay, so I'll take the first one.
Seems legit. Was the second roll better?
She slices down with her axe at the back of its haunch, and seems to cripple the beast.
Murder it more, or kill it more.
The
Murder.
Timberwolf growls and shakes its head, then turns and bites at Stacy.
Stacy, no.
Stacy bites herself. No, why? The humanity. But Stacy
wait a second.
seems.
Orcs have claws?
No, I accidentally left it as Stacy. Jeez.
Oh, I see.
Stacy bites herself.
Stacy bites herself. No. But it can't seem to get its teeth around the orc's leg. And it is Eran's turn.
Whack it over the head, Aaron. Sing a song to heal your broken legs.
That doesn't work.
What? I believe...
Your legs are blinging. Sing it better.
I'm gonna need like 1,000,000 mommy kisses to make this better.
Eran, it's your turn.
I guess I'll take the defensive thing.
Okay, you take a total defense.
Yep.
Let me get... I get to use
So
this.
basically, I'll be like eyeing at the wolf, and when he jacks at me, I'll be like, whoa!
Oh.
That's what'll happen.
You'll be like bouncing on your staff like Wukong.
Yeah, except I don't have a staff.
What's your weapon?
I have a longsword. Going
Full
back.
defense.
I didn't know this.
It's so shiny.
Axel, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna... Wait, no, that's a movement. It doesn't really matter. Alright, I'm gonna... 5-foot step.
Are these
Alright,
are
let's
these
roll
beasts of a magical nature and thus affected by my alchemical silver and or evil and thus affected by other traits of mine?
A werewolf.
You'd have to roll a knowledge nature check on these wolves.
Oh, I have that one actually. Okay.
Oh, that was unexpected.
You'll have to do so on your turn, however.
Okay. Just roll.
Also, this wolf eats the blast, and then it explodes from the inside.
Okay, never mind then. Cancel the roll. Well, actually, I'll still make the roll just for the sake of knowing.
Good
You know that wolves are chaotic, not necessarily evil.
Right. Maybe they were.
Act mainly on instinct. But they didn't seem magical. They just seemed like wolves.
Normal rolls. Okay.
Stacy walks over to you. Eran, are you? Oh, Eran, are you alright?
Whoa, Stacy, are you alright?
I'm pretty beaten up. I probably drink something before we arrive. But I do not have any potions.
Axel takes out one of the 2 potions that he has and gives it to Aaron.
Okay. And I'll drink it. Well, how does that work?
Zeno just...
That means I'm rolling.
See, it was yours to begin with, and I didn't have a good reason to give it to you.
Oh, too bad Stacy rolled that one.
Hey, wait a minute, I know what that means.
Eran heals 5 hit points.
Okay, well, good enough.
Zeno was at one of those, oh, too bad our David rolled this one.
Stacy also patches up your legs a little bit to make sure that they're not bleeding.
Oh, good.
What a nice lady.
Does that
You guys-
heal me, or...?
Let's loot.
No, it doesn't have any benefit besides storyline.
Hold on, guys, I gotta loot the
Besides
wolves. Skyrim level.
You
take-
find
You're taking
you
their,
find
you're taking their
16
hides.
you find 16 copper pieces and a giant's toe on this wolf.
Good.
The other one has
Nah,
the other one has a human heart and a cheese wheel.
Thank God. Right.
Though
I'm gonna-
realistically, in a Skyrim, you probably just find 2 wolves' hides, which are way too heavy and not really worth your time to take.
What? No, because I have a skill into
Looting?
fletching. Well, no, into leather work.
Oh, right, so you can use them. Okay.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a...
did you actually want the wolf pelts?
Oh no, dude, I don't have leather
Talking
work.
about Skyrim.
Sorry, I don't know.
You
like,
guys continue on down to the south.
I don't know what I would do with the
I would
wolf
like
pelt,
to
honestly.
note that this careful teamwork bonus lasts for an hour.
All right. You're actually
Stacy's first.
only about a half hour away now, which is good.
Is there any other
And
songs
you're
you wanna
also
sing?
right on schedule. You peek through.
If there are traps,
but
it definitely
Stacy-
applies.
Stacy, come here. Hold on, Eran. Something's wrong with Stacy.
Stacy hits us. No.
Stacy, talk to me. She hates me again. We were just slowly building back up our friendship.
No, she always hated you.
Okay.
I fly up into the air.
So you take a look. She finally stops and she stop moving.
Sorry, I was
We're done
following
with this
Eran-
map.
I was following Eran into the
But I
light.
wanted to move on to the white. That's obviously the tundra that surrounds the Pale Tower.
Oh, this entire area is very squarical.
Squarical.
Hold on, I gotta go put on...
She points to. She stops and she points to the trees. Cool. There it is, eh? Take a look.
I take a look with
And then it's like,
my spyglass.
Sharp winds whistle across this stark white plain,
Zeno,
stinging the eyes along with the near blinding rays of the. No, excuse me. It's nighttime.
yeah, it paused.
So,
and cut stuff.
So, soothing the eyes along the pale rays of the reflected moon. A great eruption of frozen ice rises in the distance, an imposing pale tower crowned with icicles spearing into the sky. Seemingly born of the land itself, an unbroken circular wall of ice guards the tower's base, with no means of entrance visible. High above, a large gash opens in the tower's bowl-like crown, ringed in icy spikes and split by a massive plain of ice resembling an inverted crescent moon. And that's where we'll end today's session.
Wait, no. The last thing I think of
Wait,
is,
inverted?
I wonder if Dan's in there. I wonder if he got his extended rest. Extended rest. Extended rest.
So when you start next one, you have to be like, as you hear in your dreams, extended rest. And you
I
cannot rest with all that extended rest, like that the voice in your head. So you did not get extended rest. That's what you'll say.
Zeno, I wanted to use my spyglass for the long-range perception.
You see,
Bam.
okay, go ahead.
Nothing.
You see some people up on the battlements. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And we will see you next time.
Dun, 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 dun.
Extended